Hello and happy Saturday, everybody. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing weekend. Um, I am still trying to connect with my co host here, but until then, well, we're just kind of hanging out. uh, Skinny and Dave and Sam, they are r- trolloping through Las Vegas this weekend, which is pretty cool. I love that. And so we're kind of waiting to see what we're going to be doing here for this particular show. I do want to mention to you that on June 4th, we're going to have Michelle Lee. And on June 11th, we have Megan Katerina. So definitely tune in for those shows. And yeah, so here we are. We are uh, just kind of like chilling out, doing our thing. This particular portion of the Musicology livecast is brought to you by PBR for this at least moment in our life. And bear with me 1 second. Okay. I think that we're about to get the real Skinny up here with me, so I'm waiting on him to join up. And Dave and Sam, I see you guys down there. I'm inviting all of you up here, by the way, just so you know. Like you're all welcome to like pop up here. These guys are in Las Vegas at the moment, so they've got a lot of stuff going on, and that's kind of what we are hoping to get pulled into the all the happenings of Las Vegas. And I did just get a text from the real Skinny that said he was ready, and so I am waiting on him to pop in here, and then we will get this thing underway. Until then, this has been a week. We've had a really good week, actually. And a lot of people have been really kind of focused on, well, doing something for yourself, doing something that's going to elevate you, doing something that's going to, empower. I think you guys remember, obviously, Huck and Jesse. They've been on the show a couple of times, and as well as Garden of Agony has been on the show a couple of times. And man, both of these artists have some exciting things going on. And I actually got to have a conversation with Huck and Jesse this morning, and we're about to do. I'm getting them set up for a studio mastering of a song, so that they can do a first main actual fully commercial release of a song, and I'm so excited about that. Garden of Agony is doing the exact same thing. They're going to be going into the studio. Well, they've actually already gone into the studio, but they're about to have a mastering from a major producer, and then a full release party for that single. And Huck and Jesse are doing the same thing. I think it's amazing stuff. And guys, whenever you come in here and when you tune in to Musicology and we bring these artists in, we're bringing them in for twofold. One, we do dive into what they're doing personally. What's happening in their life? What's been their history? How do they form all of those things, and how does it develop their music? What aspect does it bring about how they write music and the songs that they write? What message are they presenting? And everybody, all the artists that I've ever talked to, there's always a focus. There's always a premise of where you're coming from. So I love that, and that's why I love this show. I was having a conversation with Michelle Lee, who's next week's guest. And when I was really explaining the depth of why we formed Musicology, and she understood that it's a combination of psychology and music. Like, why do you do what you do? What is the story behind your songs? What's the story behind your life? How have you brought all of this about to form your message in your music? She was blown away. She was like, I have never, she said this, she said, I've never ever been on a show with this kind of focus. That made me happy. That made me happy. And I know that that's going to make the real Skinny happy, because that's what we're doing. We're trying to do something different. We're diving into the music, yes, but we're diving into the psychology behind the music. What's behind the artist? Where did you come from? What comes into when you write a song? Are you writing about your own experiences? Are you writing about things that you wish in your life? Are you writing about things that have happened in your life? Where's your music come from? Because let me tell you something. When you understand the foundation and the aspect of where an artist writes from, it helps you connect even deeper to the music when you listen to it. I love that. That's what I'm about. That's what this show's about. And we are we're getting so many artists lined up for the next coming months, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. So next week, Michelle Lee. Week after, Megan Katarina. Both very talented artists. Michelle Lee is actually she's won 8 country music awards, and I think that's pretty fucking epic, people. To that, I'm going to drink with my PBR. Now, I do see Dave and Sam down there, and Luis. That is my friend Luis. Welcome, my brother. And I just want to tell everybody you are all welcome to come up on stage. And I'm still waiting on my co-host to appear. Oh, there. Who do we have? Dave or Sam? How are you guys doing?
Both, but she can't hear you.
Okay, fantastic, man. How's it going in Las Vegas?
You know, it's pretty awesome. Here, invite me to video real quick. I'll show you kind of where we're at.
Let's see. I thought I did. All right, yeah, let me do it. Hold on.
Yep.
Boom. Here we go. There is my co-host. I'm going to invite him to video too. Here we go. Yeah, dude, show me around. What's going on? Where are you guys at? There's the Skinny.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me, for some reason, it wouldn't let me on the fireside. Kept showing
That's
the
weird.
Fireside logo and
all right.
there waiting. I think it's because I was on an unsecured network or something.
Right.
You know.
I hear you. So what are you guys doing? What's that? Fill us in. What's going on in the magical world of the hopes and dreams?
Not a hell of a lot. I kind of, to be honest, I kind of miss my car.
I love it. Well, let's see here.
I actually do.
David's showing us around. I got you. Well, so what are you guys doing out there? What's happening in Las Vegas? What's the scope here?
A lot of music. Where we're staying at the Mandalay Bay, they have the House of Blues.
Where are you at now?
We're at Mandalay Bay.
Oh, the House of Blues.
Yeah, the House of Blues is
Mandalay Bay.
One of those bucket list type things for me. So, and Dave didn't tell me whenever he set the deal up here at Mandalay Bay that they had the House of Blues. So that was a nice surprise.
I love it.
There's literally live music.
That's very cool, man.
Pretty much all day. There's live music everywhere here, and we saw a
fantastic.
Yeah, we saw an Elvis,
I love that.
We saw an Elvis impersonator yesterday, and he was not in good shape.
Very cool.
Elvis is
very cool.
In shape. He had to sit down and sing, and I think he weighed probably 3.25 at least.
There you go. Well,
so Elvis is
not
dead.
Thank you very much. He's just on his last leg.
Where are you at, Dave?
I'm sitting in Amici at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Well,
where are you at, Dave?
You're always at a pub.
That's right. You know what's really funny though is I'm sitting with my buddy Robert here. This is Robert, and he actually helped open the place that you're at.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you, Robert.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Good stuff. He said, thank you, Robert. There we go. Yeah, fun place, great shows.
Here's where we're at.
I love it. Good luck, sir. So now, Skinny, you had mentioned possibly trying to connect up with some artists that are there. Have you been able to possibly do that?
Well, that's the thing. The people that have been playing the shows at night, you can't really can't really get a chance to get up with them. And then what I thought would be really cool, since we do shows and have artists on who basically are trying to get known or are very little known, I
Right.
thought maybe we would go to the streets.
Let's do it.
We have a
I'm
lot
all
of
about
street
it.
performers usually, so
Well,
uh,
bring it. I would love to see this. Yeah, man. Let's do it.
hold on. Okay, I don't know what just happened there, but something happened. All right, now I'm back.
All right,
Yeah, I'm
Skinny.
trying to work this gadget.
Skinny. I'm
I
gonna
ain't
leave.
brought a gadget,
I
so
got you. All right, I'm leaving you with the.
oh, that's dangerous. All right, guys. As you already have found out, we are in the Devil's Town, Las Vegas. And no, I promise I will not break out into my rendition of Viva Las Vegas. Trying to get this thing figured out here. Well, Dave, you came in, you went back out. What's going on? Hold on. Come back to camera, Dave. Oh, what's going on there? I don't know if I have any powers to do anything or not. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this thing, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to the streets or not, simply because I didn't think about it, but I'm stuck on Wi-Fi. So my iPhone is virtually useless once I get out of signal. I'm surprised it's working as good as it is right now. I didn't want to start, but I can, however, go to the street. Kinda. There's lots of people around here. Don't know how many of them singers. I'm sure a lot of people are in the entertainment field here in Vegas. Can y'all hear me pretty good? I'm having to use my headset, or not headset, but my Bluetooth. Thank you. Like it once. Like it, turn on. Yeah. Let's see who we got. Yeah. Ain't got many today. Something's happening. Hey, Chris, glad you're here with us, man. Glad to see you. Of course, Sam and Dave always support. Lewis, what's up? And Wakebot. Wakebot will probably get the T-shirt at the end of the. I think we're gonna do a T-shirt maybe on. If we make it to episode 25, we'll call it a milestone and send our number one fan a T-shirt. One that they'll never wear, but they'll always have, so they can say, "I used to listen to that show." Gosh, there's so many people. All right, I don't even know how I'm gonna do all this, but okay. Give you guys a bird's eye view of what I'm seeing, what I see every day. And I have to do it quick because I don't know how they are about videos in here, and I think they're fine with it, but I'd hate to get thrown out and find out the hard way. I am sitting at this game, the Lucha Kitty. It's an evil game. Never play it. Very, very bad game. And okay, we're back. All
We are
right.
back indeed. All right.
What I was saying is, I don't know. I'm having to be on the Wi-Fi here to even be able to do anything. So I'm a little bit afraid to get too far from the Wi-Fi, but I'm going to walk around. And since we do a podcast about music, there's plenty of people here that sing. There's plenty of people here that dance and do all kinds of stuff. So hopefully we'll run across
It,
something. But
I
I'm just
love
going
it.
to get
And
the I'm going to get the streets opinion of the music here. I figured that'd be kind of cool.
yeah,
Just
get the
and maybe
streets
we'll,
opinion, and also and hey, listen, guys, listen, Skinny on the back end. Chris Rossetti
yeah.
said, ever eat at Capriot's Sub Shop in Vegas?
That would be a no. I don't eat anywhere that I can't pronounce. Just by
All right,
rule
well
of
there you
thumb.
go. So you just got a
Yeah.
good
I didn't eat at McDonald's
recommendation.
until I was in. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
you
I
just
don't
got a
eat
good
anywhere I can't
recommendation for
pronounce, and I didn't eat at
Capriot's
McDonald's for the
Subway.
first 12 years. All right.
I love it.
Check this out.
Oh, there we go.
That's an evil game.
you're like $500 later. I will never play this again.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
Well,
right.
I didn't quite hardly do that much damage, but yeah. Well, my
All right.
first night here, I actually did really good, and it was all downhill from there. So
Now,
now I've
what
got
is
to
your
find
game
me
of
a spot to go
choice?
panhandling. My game of
What's
choice
your
is
game of?
actually blackjack, which I have not.
Yes,
I played a
sir.
little bit. I played a little bit
Blackjack.
last night. Yeah,
That's my game, man.
didn't do so
Blackjack
well,
is my
but
game.
yeah, yeah. Blackjack is, in my opinion, the only that or right, left, center, which Dave and I do pretty well at that one. They don't have
Gotcha.
that in Vegas, I noticed, for that kind of stuff.
No, I hear you.
But
Yeah.
you know,
No,
you
I
know what
love.
right, left, center is, right?
I do.
It's a hell of a dice game. Love it.
That's right. But I love blackjack. That's my game. I'll sit down at a
Oh,
blackjack table. I can ride that out for a long time. All right. So you're
well,
going out into the
normally I
street.
do, but well, kinda. I'm going around the Casino Street.
Okay.
I'm
The
afraid if I
casino
get
street.
away from signal, I'm afraid if I get too far from the signal, I'm gonna
You're gonna
lose
bounce
everything
out.
altogether. Yeah,
Okay.
so
I hear you.
I finally
All
got
right.
the
So.
signal going, and there's plenty of people here. Like I said, good Lord,
I love it. Skinny. Chris
yeah,
Rossetti. He said marriage is my game of choice.
yeah. Well, that Chris,
I love
don't
that,
brag
man.
because for some of us that's a losing game as well.
That's
I
right.
lost more in marriage than I ever have in Vegas. I'll put it that way,
That's right, man.
or ever will, evidently.
That's right. I love it.
I mean, I'm
Well
just
done,
saying.
Chris. Well done, Chris. I love it, man.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like those braggadocious people. Now, good on you, Chris, man. I'm glad you got him married.
Now,
And I
while
can see
Skinny's
where Vegas would be stressful on one.
that's right. Now, while Skinny's hunting somebody to interview or talk
Yeah.
to, let me just remind everybody that on June 4th, our guest is going to be Michelle Lee. So make sure you
Yep. Don't want
please
to miss
tune
that
in
one.
next week for Michelle Lee. And then June 11th is Megan Katerina. And these are both really
And
good. I mean, well, Michelle Lee is really established. I mean, she's gotten like 8 country music awards. And Megan Katerina, she is up and coming. And I love that. So
well, they're
we're
both really
trying to
good,
capture
and
all the different aspects.
they're both really good, and they're very easy to look at as well. So, if you know what I mean. So, come on.
Absolutely. Michelle Lee actually is on tour right now.
Where's she
Yeah.
doing that?
But yeah, Michelle Lee is on tour right now. So she'll be, she's probably still going to be on tour whenever she comes onto our show next week, which is going to be really exciting.
Oh,
So,
that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Get some tour stories.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I
Yeah.
spoke to her on the phone yesterday, man. And
Yeah.
she was on her tour bus. And
Yeah.
so I thought that was pretty exciting. So, yeah, good stuff.
All right. Well, I'm going to give it just another minute, and then I'm going to dive in head first. One thing
Dive in head first, buddy.
One thing I did want to bring up about the music scene here in Vegas, uh, everybody from watching the movies and stuff, everybody has the expectation when you come out here, you're going to see about 25, 30 Elvis impersonators at any given moment, wherever you go.
Right.
I can honestly tell you this is the second time I've been here, and neither time have I seen any Elvis impersonators except for yesterday. That's the first and only one I've seen anytime I've been to Vegas.
And he was 300
And
pounds.
yeah, but he was great. I mean, he's dead on it.
That's good. Well,
And
there
and
you go.
he, and he looked like just a really big Elvis. But
I
I mean,
gotcha.
I don't know how tall he was because he was sitting down. But I mean, he
And
was
you're
dead
getting the
on it
big
though. I mean, the
applause
guy
there
was.
from Dave and Sam. Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
there
Well,
it
the guy
is.
was probably making more money sitting down than I do driving. Put it that way.
Oh, there you go.
So good
There you
on
go.
him. I would have loved to have gotten a chance to talk to him, but
That would have been
he was
great. Yeah.
performing. He was performing. We were doing this god awful hike across Vegas. Sam says it was only a couple of miles, but gosh, it felt like felt like we had walked for 2 days.
Right. Yeah, that's what
The best
happens.
part of
That's what
that was the
happens in
tram
Vegas, isn't
station.
it? I
Oh
love it.
God, there's so much walking.
All right. Well,
Folks,
I
if you
just
ain't
want
in
to.
shape, don't come to Vegas. Just
That's
warning
right.
you,
Well, I
because if
want to
you're
take a
going
minute.
anywhere, you're going to do a lot of walking.
That's right.
Go
Well,
ahead.
I want to take just a minute to. I want to thank my buddy Luis for jumping in here with us. I want to thank Chris Rossetti for jumping in here with us, and of course Dave and Sam who are with you there in Vegas. And guys, you
Well,
were
they're not with
watching
me.
and
They're
listening.
offshore.
I gotcha. Well, guys, you were tuned into Musicology, which we do every Saturday at 2 o'clock p.m. And this week you were blessed with the real Skinny and Dave and Sam. They are in Las Vegas, and Skinny is about to jump in. He's going to dive headfirst into talking to some people,
Yeah.
and I'm all about it, buddy. I want you to like bring it out, do it.
Yeah, and disclaimer: if I get punched by somebody for asking them questions, uh,
Hey, we'll have it on video, so it's all good.
we're not going to sue them. We're not going to sue them. Well,
So
I mean,
I
I
want to
know.
bring up. So hey, I want to bring up really quick. Chris Rossetti said on the back end, I do a really good fat Elvis.
Well, I do a really
And
good
Chris,
skinny Elvis. I've been told. So I'm like
that,
Elvis on crack.
that's right. Well, Chris, we're going to hold you to that, buddy. All right. I'm
Yes,
going to
we
need to
are.
see this fat. I'm going to need to see this fat Elvis at some point. So I love it.
Yes, definitely.
Jessica, welcome to the show. You're listening to
Oh, Jessica.
Musicology right here, and we have the real Skinny and Dave and Sam. They are live in Vegas at the moment, and the real Skinny is
Yep.
about to dive in and talk to some people. So I'm putting you on the spot, buddy. It's time for you to put that cigarette out and go and get it up in somebody's face.
Oh
Let's
no,
see it
we can
happen.
smoke all over this place, so I'm good.
I know you can. I know. I'm
Uh,
teasing with you.
I'm trying to figure out which direction I want to go first. It's just there's so many, and it's so easy to get lost. I think Sam had this place learned in like one day.
Hey, okay, hold up. I'm bringing up Chris Rossetti. We're gonna bring Chris Rossetti up.
All right, bring him on up, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we
Please
go.
make welcome.
Chris Rossetti. That's right. Now it's time for Chris Rossetti to show us his fat Elvis.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I just
No,
like
see,
to,
you just sound like God with a southern accent now.
I just like to sing a little song for you. Is it okay if I sing a little song for you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, go on, do it, lay it on.
Oh, viva lost wages. Viva lost wages. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I love it,
That was a
Chris.
quick version, right?
That was. Chris, man, how are you doing, man? How's your weekend going? Oh, he jumped off the stage, but Chris, that was awesome. Thank you so
I
much,
don't
man.
blame him.
That was
He
good
dove
stuff.
off. That was
He did.
that one hit wonder type mentality there. All right, as you can see, I'm moving around.
You are.
Yes.
All right. All
I
right,
don't know
Skinny, it's
how
all
long
on
they'll
you,
let me
buddy.
do it, but we're gonna do it. So
Do it. It's all on you, buddy. Go find
I'm
somebody to talk
amazed that
to.
nothing's cutting out. We got a clear picture. That's all great.
We do. It's all good stuff. So yeah,
All right.
bring up some just random person. Bring them up.
I'm trying to find some pretty ladies. And that's another thing that's very impressive about this place and also very dangerous. It is not hard to find pretty ladies.
There you go.
Which there's a story about that later on, much later on.
All
I had a
right.
great experience right off the jump, but That's just, and then it turns sour,
All
as it normally does. All right, we're walking
right,
around.
wander around,
We're
grab somebody,
walking.
kidnap.
Yep. Yeah. Well, don't. I won't use that word. That'll get you shot down around here.
I like what my buddy Robert just said. He said, "You jaywalking, you jaywalking through the casino."
Yeah, man. All right. Okay. And we're walking. And we're walking. We're still walking. Lots and
And
lots of walking. I'm trying to.
and,
I'm not
and
trying to
I
define
got to
anybody
mute
that's
my
going.
mic for a second. I got to mute my
All right.
mic so the show's on you. But find somebody and bring them.
All right. Well, you're glitching for some reason, so I hope I'm not. Too much walking. All right. Found some staff people. Let's see if we can get a staff person. Fingers crossed. Oh, would any of y'all like to be on my podcast for just a minute? No? Okay. All right. Just figured I'd ask. All right. Yeah, they said no. It was more like absolutely not. That was kind of a dick bag, but whatever. I guess it's kind of like Disney around here. The employees aren't allowed to do shit except act ridiculous. Thought the guy was going to karate chop me there for a second. Looked like he was reaching for mace or some shit. So there's a lesson learned. Don't ask anybody in a suit if they work here, if they want to be on your show. Just put it that way. All right. Well, and we're still walking. This is great. Wonderful. What a day. Yeah. Sam, Dave, if you're out there listening, have you guys ran into anybody that you might want to throw on here? Well, if we're at the House of Blues, surely to God we can find some drunken person. But then knows. See if I can get a picture of the House of Blues before I get shot in here. Yeah, there's the House of Blues, the world famous House of Blues, right here at the Mandalay Bay. So at least you guys got to see that. And we're still walking. Walking. Okay, this is weird. This is oddly strange. I may have to buy a drink to even do anything. I don't know. I think I will. I think I'll buy me a drink. I think I need one. Maybe that's what's wrong. I don't have the alcohol power going yet. So we'll see what happens here. They may throw me out. Sam, Dave, if I get thrown out, hopefully they'll let me tell you where I'm at. I don't know. They act kind of secretive, so if I can work this contraption. Okay. All right. There we go. And we're sitting down. Momentarily, we may possibly be waited on. Maybe drinks involved, who knows. There we go. All right. What's up, man? You need a menu, bro? I need a drink. Amaretto sour. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. You good, bro? All right. Well, the bartender's not. Maybe he'll do it. I don't know. When I was here before, they were jumping to get on the show. So, of course, it was all audio at that time. I did a video live on Facebook last time I was here, but I think most people seem. Yeah. And what's your name, brother? EJ, bro. All right. Well, I'll introduce myself. I'm Skinny. What's cracking, brother? We're doing a podcast actually. We do the Musicology podcast. That's cool, bro. And we're doing it live, of course, today. Where at, bro? Well, actually, I'm out of Nebraska, and my co-host is out of Georgia. That's not that close, bro. No, 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 no. I'm out here on vacation, and so we decided to go live. I can't. We're trying to find anybody that wants to just say something on the podcast. Yeah. Would you be willing? Sure. All right, all right. Well, here
Let's
I'm
do
going to
it.
turn the camera around and let you introduce.
Turn the camera around. And who are we talking to right now?
We are talking to, what'd you say, EJ? Brother. EJ. He is a
AJ.
bartender.
I love that man. I love that man.
Las Vegas. There
Well, how are you? Right here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, check that out.
I love this. I love this.
Yes, it does look really good. Look at that. Look at that, folks.
Fantastic,
That
man.
is nice.
That's a good
There we
drink,
go.
man.
Yeah.
That's a good drink right there. So AJ, let me ask you a question. Who's your favorite performer there in Las Vegas?
I'll have to ask him when he rolls back because he had to go down and fix a drink. He rolls
Gotcha.
back, I'll ask him. And what's the question again? Who's his favorite artist?
Yeah, who is his favorite performer there in Las Vegas?
Right. He's really cool. Not like the guy in the suit. That guy was a dick.
I apparently missed that one. I apparently missed that aspect.
Yeah, he's like, I said, we're trying to find somebody who wants to be on the podcast. Absolutely not.
Hey, you do the same thing. So, Skinny, what have you learned on your vacation so far, buddy?
Not to ask somebody in a suit if they want to be on camera.
I love it.
Podcast right now, and he was just on. Hey, they want to know what your favorite artist is. Who it is? Favorite artist.
Who's your favorite artist?
Michael Jackson. Oh.
Who know?
MJ, he said.
MJ.
Oh yeah.
All right. Have you seen MJ?
And AC/DC. Have you seen MJ? One more. Tom Petty. Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby.
With a passion. I did too.
Now,
and all of a sudden, I love that motherfucker. Yeah. And it
now,
sucks because I never got to see him perform, and I heard live. Awesome. Yeah.
I love it.
Amazing.
Now, AJ, who's your favorite in Las Vegas?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Amazing, right? All right, hang on.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite in Vegas? Vegas, the Killers. The Killers. The Killers were my
The
favorite
Killers.
band for a long time. Yeah.
I love it.
Really
yeah,
good.
the Killers are great.
Well, so I'll give you genres. UB40 reggae. Yeah. Yeah, UB40. Spanish, Christian. Let's see, country. Me. There you go. Brown sugar.
I love it. I love it. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff.
I don't listen to rap that much. So. Well, it's one of those things. I think with Tom Petty, for me, it was. I just didn't get into his music for whatever reason, like everybody else did. I didn't like his face. Bothered me. Isn't that weird? Yeah. And then once well, it's a little bit racist, I gotta say. I just, well, fuck, yeah, that's that face, bro. But I'm Native American, and I didn't like Land O'Lakes butter forever. Yeah. But he was. Too bad I didn't know, bro. Yeah. Like right when I found out, he passed away. Oh. Yeah, but he had some great music though. So at least that, it lives on forever, bro. Yeah. That's a good thing. Well, we appreciate you being on the show, man. No worries,
Absolutely, man. Right. Yeah, cheers to you. I want to give you a quick shout out too. I want to welcome Jimmy to the show. Jimmy, welcome. I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Right now, we're doing the Musicology, and the Real Skinny is live right now in Vegas, and he's kind of bouncing around the casino right now and doing his thing. That's a plus. And we're just kind of talking to some random people. So that's what's happening. You still there? still with me? Skinny. I think you just reset. There you go. You're back.
There's a breakfast of champions, folks. Amaretto sour,
Amaretto
made
sour.
by EJ, and EJ will forevermore be famous because he is a part of the show. Yeah, it's doing that famous, what has become the famous
Will you be on camera with me?
fireside glitch.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? Hey, let
Yep.
me tell you something. I am
All right.
here at Amici. I'm at Amici Lake Oconee, and this right here is the general manager of Amici Lake Oconee. This is
Wow,
Caitlin.
she looks too young to
That's
be
right.
managing.
No, she's the general
What is she,
manager,
like 12?
and
Wow.
so who would you say? Who's your favorite music artist? Period. Hands
Besides
down.
me.
Who would you besides the real Skinny? Who's your favorite music artist?
I'd probably have to say George Strait.
George Strait. That's a good.
Oh,
That's a
wow.
good. That's a good
I
pick
like
right
her.
there. Now, yeah,
Can she
he
hear
said
me?
he likes you.
Can she hear me?
She cannot hear you. I'm conveying.
Well, okay, well, tell her I
But
said
hold on. Wait.
exactly like this.
Wait. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
All right. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I see what he's doing.
right
Oh, wow.
Hey, how you
Hi.
doing? Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Not
Appreciate
to
it.
put you on the spot or anything.
Uh,
Oh, Trinity, something else. So you're a George Strait fan. What's your favorite George Strait song, or do you have one?
I can't
Or
pick
you can give
one.
me your top two.
I don't know. I can't say. I can't say my favorite because I love them all.
Right. Mine would probably be "Baby's Gotten Good at Goodbye" and
That's a good one.
"Give It Away."
That is a very good one. I think that's probably some of my top right there.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
He did. Now, when I first heard him, of course, that was back in my day. But when I first heard him, he came out with "Does Fort Worth Ever Cross Your Mind" and "All My Exes Live in Texas."
That's
So,
a good one too. That's a good sing
that's how
along.
long I've been listening to it. Yes, it is. And actually,
All
you can
right.
do that at a karaoke bar, and everybody knows it. Just
That's
want to
true.
say, have a great day. Thank you for being on the show. We appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
And
Appreciate
keep
it.
my friend liquored up, and all is good.
Always, always.
Hang on. We got EJ
All
over
right.
here doing some Aussie.
All right.
Hold on. We got to catch that. I'm going to try to catch that without him knowing.
I love that. That's good stuff, man.
No, he won't do it now. Come on. There we go.
Music don't have nothing behind it. I don't like it. It has to mean something.
Get on.
You hear that?
You
You
get
hear
on.
that, Trinity?
Talk to him a minute. No, I didn't. Tell me that again.
He's talking about if music doesn't have anything behind it, he don't like it. There's a little bit of the psychology.
There is. That's right.
EJ, bro,
That's where
we
I come
just
into
got you
play.
singing on there. Yeah. Hey, they enjoyed it.
I love it. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. That's right.
Yeah, he's the man around here. He's
That's
doing it
good.
all.
That's good, man. It's
Gonna
good
try
stuff.
to slam this drink down and find
So
our
I
next
want to.
hapless victim.
That's right. So I just want to take a minute. I want to thank Luis for being here. I want to thank Jimmy for tuning in. I want to thank Sam and Dave for being in here. Like, guys, we appreciate your support. And
Yeah, they're out and about doing stuff, and they're actually still on here. That's pretty cool.
that's right.
That's pretty cool.
Now,
I thought about if it weren't for the signal situation, I thought about
now,
going over to the Wax Museum.
So listen to me really quick. What's the name of the place that you're at?
Mandalay Bay.
Mandalay Bay. All right.
Yep.
I want
For
you.
the lazy river and the gigantic pool. And
I want
also
you
the
to
house
talk
pool.
to a guy. I want you to talk to a guy that actually helped open that place. You ready for that?
All right. Yeah, bring him.
All right. Here it goes.
Hey guys, what's up? What's going on?
Hey man, how you doing?
Doing good, man. I started the first House of Blues up in Boston, then went to New Orleans, then went to L.A., and then Chicago, New York, and Myrtle Beach, and then Mandalay Bay. And so that was one of
Oh
the
yeah.
last ones that I opened up. So Lance Sterling was the general manager there. Is not now, but have you gone down to the aquarium and everything down there?
I went down close to it yesterday. We met another podcasting friend of ours from Fireside here, AC.
Yeah. Have
he
you
had,
got to
he
see
took his
any?
father-in-law down there.
Did you get to see
No,
any
I have
shit?
not, and I've not got to. Well, I've got to see a couple of bands, but I mean, I mean, I've seen some stuff obviously, but
Yeah, they got.
hopefully, two of the things we went to see yesterday were closed, so we're gonna go back today. I think
Okay,
there
cool.
will
I
be
still
people.
I still got a bunch of friends that live out there, man, in Vegas.
Well, Sam and Dave have this really super incredible friend that lives out here, and I had never got to meet him in person. Loved him to death though, and then got to meet him finally, and he's just great. And we met AC, like I said, and AC's great. We met May May, she's great. Um, it's really cool to be able to travel out here and meet some of our friends from Fireside. That's a pretty cool deal. For me, that's probably the most exciting part of it. Honestly, that and being at the House of Blues, which I plan on frequenting the House of Blues while I'm here from this point on. I want to hear some live music. The only bad part for me as a singer, and I'm sure Sam can say the same, and probably Dave too, is when you go and hear live music, it just gives you the itch, and you want to go somewhere and sing. So we stood on the street yesterday and listened to a band for a few minutes. I'm like, damn it, I want to sing. I want to go sing. So hopefully we'll get to do that while we're out here. Do maybe even some karaoke. I don't know. I think karaoke.
Yeah,
We found one karaoke Monday night.
a
Go
bunch
ahead.
of the little sidebars, the little side casinos instead of the big ones. They'll
Yeah.
carry some more of your local bands and everything. Like I said, I was just looking on my friend's Facebook page that lives in Vegas. And so, yeah, you find a lot of the better bands in some of the little smaller places. So that might be something to do.
Well, now what all went into your part of helping opening the House of Blues? How did that work? I mean, what did
I
you
was
do
corporate
exactly?
man. I was corporate manager, corporate chef, corporate sous chef, opening manager. I trained all the managers, everything for the from the very first one until we sold it in 1996 to Disney. So I've opened over ten House of Blueses, all the ones that I listed to. So Mandalay Bay was one of the last ones that we did
Right.
until we sold it to Disney. So then I decided to move on into the IT world. So that was all good, but it was
I
fun.
wish
I
you guys
loved it.
I wish you guys hadn't sold it to Disney though. Disney sucks.
Well, that's exactly why I left. Once Disney came in, I was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Well, that's why the suit that I tried to interview earlier was kind of prickish. I'm sure they got some kind of weird fucked up rules or something, but I think most of your bartenders are independent to some extent, so they don't have to worry as much. That just
Yeah.
it's sad. It's sad. I mean, because it would have been really cool to have one of those people on here, but oh well. We tried. I
Yeah.
seriously thought the guy was going to throw me out or something. He was not friendly at all. Now the ladies that were standing there, they were friendly. They were fine. They would have done it, and I could tell. They were excited when he said what he said. They just kind of shut down and walked away. I was like, yeah, this guy's a prick.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
But you know
It's,
what? I'm on vacation in Las Vegas, and I have a amaretto sour, so it is not a bad day at all. It's actually a good day.
you got a cold
Now,
drink in your hand and you're going to visit the Hoover Dam. There you go, baby.
yep, yep, and you know what?
I'll
It's
cheers.
it's really cool.
Yeah, it's a fun place. I used to go back to Vegas when I lived out in L.A. back in the early '90s.
Right.
That's when the
Right.
Sands was still there and everything. Hell, that was the tail end of the Rat Pack, man. So
Oh yeah.
it hadn't grown into the monstrosity that it is today. So I had a great time out there. I've been there for decades. It's a fun place.
Yes, it
So
is. You know, it's a dangerous place too, though. you, you see a lot of
no,
that
I
stuff.
can tell you that, man. Yeah, back when I went there in the early '80s or late '80s, early '90s, man, it was all about cocaine and hookers, man. Somebody with a freaking 32 special. So
And I'm gonna
hell,
say this
it
for
was some rough stuff back then.
our bartender EJ. He makes a hell of an amaretto salad. I will give him
Well,
that.
there
And
you
you
go.
see it
You're
too.
on vacation. Freaking drink it up, tear it up, man.
Yeah, I actually
Sounds
drank a
good.
little much last night. These things will sneak up on you if they make them right. And whoever was bartending last night, when the lady was bringing me the drinks, it was just like she was nonstop, and they were so good.
Hey,
Yeah,
well,
so
as long as they're
I went back to the
nonstop, there ain't
regular stuff.
nothing. There ain't nothing bad about nonstop.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? All right, well, I'm about to try and chase down some pretty ladies
All right, man.
and see if we can't get somebody on there.
Sounds good.
I'm going to show you this. Well, I can't show you unless she agrees to. I'm going to show you this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bartender here. What's up?
What's up?
That guy's
All
cool,
right.
man.
Show me what's going up. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Hey,
Now,
brother.
Robert's become a really good friend of mine, and we kind of hang out here and do our thing. So,
Brother, that was a damn good amaretto. Appreciate that. Yeah.
an amaretto, huh?
We're going to get EJ
It
one more
is.
time as soon as he comes back around, and then we'll roll out.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
got to go back to
we're
the
at it.
streets.
All
But
right.
if I sit
Yeah,
here
we're
long
about
enough, I'll
it.
have a few more drinks.
We're about 10 till at the moment. So anybody that's in the audience that wants to come up here and share some input or some energy, now is your time to jump on stage with us. And
Yeah.
let's kind of hear what's going on. And but yeah, I was just want to remind everybody while his next drink and so forth. Next week we have Michelle Lee is going to be our music artist for the Musicology show, and then on June 11th we have Megan Katerina. So we got some good stuff coming up for you guys, and it's all gonna be good.
Yeah.
And
Hey, EJ.
now, and
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Hey, EJ. You'll say bye to everybody.
You guys later. Have a good one.
All right. That's EJ from Las Vegas.
AJ, thanks for being on the show, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for
being on the
thanks
show.
for being on Musicology, brother. Appreciate it.
That's right.
All right. There we go.
All right.
And as you can hear, they're a
Well,
Jonesboro
good stuff,
bartender.
man.
Yeah.
That's right. I get it.
when the bartenders are friendly and the drinks are good.
There you go, man.
As you know from being
Well,
a musician traveling around, you don't find that at every bar.
that's right. You don't. Well,
But you
Skinny,
get,
dude, I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your vacation,
oh yeah,
and I hope that
yeah.
you, just do your thing, man. Get
I'm gonna try to talk to
revitalized,
Sam
find
and
your
Dave,
thing.
and if
Well,
it's possible,
get them on camera really quick. We got 10 minutes left.
well,
That's what we got.
if they'll come up, I don't know. They may be to where they can. I don't
Well, let's
have
see
no
if they
idea what
can.
they're doing.
I still got Sam in the audience, so I still have Sam in the audience, and we'll see if she'll. I'm going to invite her video. Let's see. How can I invite you to video? Here we go. Okay, I just invited Sam to video, and we'll see if she'll come up.
You may not be able to. I
That's
think
who I
so.
hear laughing in the background, right? Is
No,
that who I hear laughing in the background?
no,
Oh,
that's the bartender.
I
That's the
see.
bartender. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Um,
All right.
so my buddy Robert just got me like another PBR, which may or may not have been a good thing, but we'll see. It's Saturday. We're
Well,
doing our
I
thing,
don't hear
man.
your accent
Cheers.
that much, so you're still safe.
I know that's right. That's right. As long as you don't hear my accent, I'm still safe. That's right.
When that accent starts getting thick, I know Trinity's had a few.
When I start talking to you like this, boy, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? What are you doing, Skinny? You're out there like you're out there running the roads in Las Vegas, man, and we don't even know what the fuck is going on with you. That's whenever you need to be like, dude, you're cut off, man. You're cut off. You don't get any more. That's right.
Right.
That's what's going on. All right.
Well,
But no,
folks,
seriously, man.
we were going to try to have
This has been,
some singers on, but we may drop
dude,
some on
have,
you before we leave Vegas. Who knows?
well, yeah, dude, man, do your thing. Hey, man, have fun. Do your
Right.
vacation. All right, it's all good stuff. Tell AJ thank you for being on the show. I want to thank my buddy
Absolutely.
Robert here for being on the show. All right,
Yeah,
and I
man.
want to thank. Well, she's not here, but I want to thank Caitlin for being on the show.
Yeah.
And
Well,
yeah, man,
and try to
look,
stay
be
friends with
safe.
her because chances are I may need a job at some point. So, great, brother.
I got
But I
I
love
got
you.
you covered, man. Look, go do your thing, man. I love you. Have fun in Vegas. Be safe, and
I'm trying.
we will talk to you soon. Okay. All right. So we're
Oh,
gonna wrap this one up, guys. Just one more time. Please go to musicology.world. You'll be able to stay abreast of our schedule and what artists we have coming up. We got Michelle Lee coming up June 4th. We've got Megan Katarina coming up June 11th. And yeah, man, it's going to be good stuff. And we look forward to it. Until next time, have a
absolutely we
blessed and
do.
happy weekend. Do something
Oh, hey,
amazing
and
for yourself this weekend.
oh yeah, and want to say too, they got the marathon show going here on Fireside tomorrow. No problem, brother.
Oh, that's
Dude,
right.
be
The
safe.
marathon show.
Yeah.
And
So
hey,
they've asked
listen,
us to be
I
a
want to
part of
remind
it.
everybody listening.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I love it. Listen, I want to remind everybody listening for two things. One, please take a moment to lift your glass and remember the soldiers who have died for your country. Remember the people that have
Absolutely.
gone out there and fought for you and to maintain your freedom. And the number two thing I want to remind you of is May is Mental Awareness Month. This is the
Yeah.
time to really think about mental health, mental awareness, and we want to bring a special focus to those two things. Okay? So I'm going to lift a glass right now. We're going to lift a drink. Robert is too, right here, to Mental Health Awareness Month.
Right. Cheers.
Cheers, man. And we're also going to do it to all of the soldiers who have gone and risked their lives, and to the soldiers who have passed on, and to the families that have to endure that. We lift a special
Absolutely.
salute to you and thank you for the courage and
Yep.
what you bring to fight for your country.
Oh, even the water off the ice.
On spot.
Absolutely, guys.
They
All
must
right.
have soaked that
Till
ice
next.
in amaretto.
I love it. All right,
That was good.
guys. Skinny. Till next time. Be happy. Be healthy, man.
Yes,
To everybody
sir.
listening in the audience, be happy. Be healthy. We will see you next week right here on Musicology, Saturday afternoons at 2 p.m. Until then, be happy.
Always. And as always, be good, be safe, but most of all, be good to each other out there. Much love, Skinny is out.